On this week's episode of the Wake Up with the Sleeper Boys podcast,
A nostalgic combo, at least for me, is like I remember in middle school, you get like the school pizza, and I would just cover it in ranch.
Oh
Cover
yeah,
the whole thing in ranch and just go to
What do
town.
you mean?
the whole thing.
What do you mean you'd cover it in ranch? What do you mean? You wouldn't just?
I
dip
would
it
take
in the
ranch that they had available, and I would just
Yeah, yeah.
douse that rectangle pizza in ranch.
like so you couldn't see the pizza anymore.
I mean,
That's what I. When you say,
I
you
wouldn't
I mean,
say,
I'm
I
thinking
wouldn't
you like.
say
Just
to where you
dip it.
couldn't see the pizza, but I would say there was a lot of ranch on there.
I used to see kids put lettuce on
I think I
lettuce and ranch. And they just, I mean, which the ranch is fine. I can get it if you like ranch and you want to douse your thing in ranch. That's fine. But like the lettuce
once
really
I
threw me
moved
off.
to like the more popular kids table, I had to stop
Yeah.
doing that. But in sixth grade, before the move happened, dude, I was dousing it.
The popular kid table, you had to dip the
Yeah,
pizza in
I
there
had to use a fork and knife.
like a normal human. A fork and knife
Yeah.
on
Never-
the square pizza.
Whenever I got the wet burrito, I had to go sit at a different table.
Here we go.
Wake up! It's Sleeper Boys podcast, hosted by me and my brothers Bill and Dean. On this week's episode, we get into the week that was, a nostalgic food combo, build your big three, one-hit wonders edition, solving the unknown during Dean's conspiracy theory of the week, and then sliding into some fun during Bill's Balls games. Dean, how was your weekend?
It's pretty good. Went to Bill's daughter's soccer game on Saturday, and then I kind of just sat around for the most part. College football, you know how it goes. We're in that dynasty together. 3-time national champion. But that's besides the point. That's the national championship runs through Purdue. That's all I'm saying. But I actually I saw this. I actually had something else I saw, but I moved it into my conspiracy theory. Oh yeah. But I saw this this dating story that I thought was kind of funny, or not really funny, but the reason they didn't see each other again, I thought was kind of funny. So this guy like went on a date with this girl at like a karaoke bar or whatever, and they wanted to like go out to eat afterwards, and they were hanging out and like they were talking about their childhood, and he goes, yeah, and I grew up in South California, and that was like a major deal breaker for the girl. And he was like, well, I was a kid, and I didn't really have a choice of where I was going to live. And she wasn't taking that for an answer and was like, no. And they never spoke again. Like, isn't that crazy? Like, has there ever been like that big of a deal breaker, like for you guys, that would have been like something small that probably wouldn't be a big deal to him? I mean, I assume that, there's probably not a lot but
They had a penis.
Yeah, that's a big deal breaker.
it's a little bit of a deal breaker. A little bit. Nothing wrong with it. It's just a little bit of a deal breaker.
Not my cup of tea.
Yeah, I saw that.
I have a funny story that it's funny you bring that up because I don't think I'd be like this now, but when I was a lot younger, like before high school younger, I dated someone and I held their hand and it was like super stubby. Like the fingers were stubby, and I ended up breaking up with her because I didn't like how her hand felt.
Oh, I mean, if
It was a deal breaker. It was weird. I mean, I don't know. I mean, she has perfectly fine hands now. I'm assuming. I don't know, but just at that time, it was weird. I don't know.
It's fair. I have a more legitimate one where I broke up with a girl. I dated her for a week.
Mine was
And-
legitimate, by the way.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
this one I was yeah, sure, buddy. It was a freshman in high school, and I was dating this girl that was a junior, and we dated for a week, and and one night she just like went, I wouldn't say crazy. So she wasn't like crazy by any means, but she was telling me that she loved me. And it was like my first like real relationship, you know what I mean? And it was just too much for me. I mean, I was 14. We had been dating for 1 week, and she was like, I love you. And I can't, I was just like, whoa, like what's going on? So I ended up in the back of my buddy's car. I ended up breaking up with her, and she cried like we'd been dating for like years. And I was like, I was like, I pulled out the old, it's not you, it's me. It's a line. I was trying to get anything to get her to stop crying. And that was the one for me. But I mean, I felt like that was a pretty legitimate deal breaker. She had regular fingers, I think. So as far as I can remember.
Again, like I said, that was before high school. So
Yeah, Dean, I got something like that, but I'm not going to tell that story till we're on a paid podcast. That's too
There's more
good to
details to
let
that
out
story.
right now. I mean, if I'm like a real thing, I mean, there was this. I must have been early 20s, and she was really hot. I mean, I thought she was super hot. Who knows what, everybody's
Each
got
their
their
own.
own whatever.
Yeah, for sure.
But
For
I
sure.
mean, I thought she was in general pretty hot, and she was just like incredibly materialistic.
Mm.
And I'm just like, that's just not
Yeah, that's
like
legit.
my kind of thing.
Yeah.
Obviously, we grew up a certain way, and
Right.
then also like that's just not where I saw my life going or wanted it to be centered like around that kind of stuff. So I was like, she had wanted a date, and she had like really made a push towards the end when I was clearly breaking away. But I don't think I ever told her that was why. I just kind of started stepping back.
you ever drink that Tampico?
She didn't even know what that is.
Tampico. And then I've prepared a joke for you guys.
Oh,
That's right,
prepared one.
Bill.
Oh, very nice.
We're stealing. I'm stealing. Why'd the chicken cross the road? Or no. Why'd the I already messed it up. Why'd the sperm cross the road? My bad.
That's a big change.
To get to
It's
the
quite
end.
the change. Nope.
Don't know.
Because I wore the wrong socks.
Solid.
Oh, that's a good one. All right, that was my weekend.
Yeah, not much happened from the week. Just Dean and the mom came to watch Charlie play soccer. Not really much outside of that. I lead not an exciting life. No, I mean it was a fun weekend. It was a fun weekend. I got a joke for you that I will not mess up.
Ouch.
Why did the sperm cross the road? No. A doc walks into a pharmacy and walks up to the counter. I'd like some chapstick, he tells the pharmacist. How are you going to pay for that? The pharmacist asks. The doc replies, just put it on my bill. A little while later, another duck comes into the pharmacy and approaches the counter. I'd like a pack of condoms, please, says the duck. Certainly, says the pharmacist. Should I put that on your bill? The duck goes, what kind of duck do you think I am? And quote of the week, there ain't no party like a ditty party. LeBron James.
That is a LeBron James quote.
The king.
Okay. true.
He's
Nice.
tormented my life enough. It's his turn.
It's his turn. He's only been anointed a king since he was 15, Bill. It's not like he's had it easy.
Yeah. Screw that guy.
My weekend, again, same stuff. I mean, football and running around, practices, work, etc. The other night, though, I gifted myself a little treat. For years as a kid, Mom would ask what we'd want to eat, like on our birthdays or whatever, and I'd almost always say chili and rice. So the other night, I made myself some, added a little cheese, a little hot sauce, and I dipped like flaming hot Doritos in it. It was like, and I used it like a dip, and it was awesome. It had been a long time since I'd made that or had it. Just use the canned chili, the classic
Hormel
how we'd
chili.
have it. And I thought, chili and rice to me, it's a super underrated food combo. At least for our lives. I mean, you got any underrated food combinations or food combos you guys like that most people aren't really into or know about?
I don't know if it's something that would be. I don't think it'd be like weird, but not actually. It's not weird at all. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, but
None of it's weird if it tastes good to you. Well,
I just I
there's
like
one,
to,
but
no matter what ice cream I have, I like to take out I just like to put big scoops of peanut butter in it and just kind of mix it all around until it's almost like a soft serve with so it's like a peanut butter ice cream. I don't know. You guys are. I mean, I don't know if that's weird. I don't think that's weird. I feel like that's a pretty delicious thing. If you haven't heard
No,
of
it
it,
sounds
try
awesome.
it. It's amazing.
Yeah, I don't think you can go wrong with that.
I don't think I really have anything that I can think of that's like weird or different or the only thing I could think of, and everybody, I feel like a lot of people do it, is I'll put butter on my toast and then put like jelly or peanut butter and jelly. I mean, I've done that with like regular peanut butter and jelly. I don't know.
Oh, you mean like just toast the bread before you make it?
Yeah, and then put butter on it, and then put peanut butter on it.
That's
you ever
crazy.
do like a grilled PB and J?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like I'll grill it, and no. I know what you're saying though. I don't do it like that.
Grilled PB and J's are legit.
You know what I made the other day was I made an egg sandwich, right? Where I fried up like not over easy, but slightly under like the yolk. And then when I buttered the bread and I made it like a grilled cheese. And when I bit into it, like the yolk wasn't like fully like yolky, but it was kind of like almost solid. And it was like,
that
it was
awesome.
so good. It was just
that
cheese.
Sounds really good.
It was so good, man. And I was like, oh my gosh. And I had that for 2 days in a row.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh my God.
Why not?
It was so good.
I mean, it's not terrible for you. It tastes awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, can you really go wrong with that?
You really can't.
It's crazy you brought that up, Ed, because Kate made chili one night last week, and then or this week really, and she made me rice because I
didn't get the rice in my little serving.
Actually, you could have. I just didn't bring it with me. Sorry. Make your own rice.
Make your own damn rice.
Minute rice is so easy.
I know. I could have. I have like the microwavable like Ben and Jerry's.
No, dude, just get a thing of
Ben's rice.
box of minute rice.
I know. I was trying to make it as easy as possible, but I was originally looking for that I know, but like that's literally 90 seconds in the microwave and then it's done. You know what I'm saying? So
you don't have 4 more minutes.
I don't. No, I'm pretty stretched on time running a dynasty.
Sorry, I shouldn't give you credit. I mean, do what you want if you enjoy it, right?
I didn't
like, dude,
enjoy
it's worth it
That's
to
the
me to
thing.
make the minute rice.
I didn't enjoy the Uncle Ben's rice microwave. It's still sitting in my, but I forgot where I was going with that. Thank you. Thanks for that.
Well, you had
If
the
you ever-
chili, and then you made some Uncle Ben's. I don't know.
Yeah.
When I've used like homemade chili, I don't know. To me, it's not as good. I don't know. Maybe it's a nostalgia thing. To me, it's not
not
as
the
good than
same.
when I just use like a Hormel or when I do the chili and rice.
For sure. Yeah. No, I agree with that entirely.
But
I
I
guess the only-
prefer homemade chili in general.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
But that specific combo, like you said, I think it's more of a nostalgia thing for us.
I think so.
But no, I agree.
One thing, I know it's completely not like a weird thing, but Korean beef bowls. I don't know if you've ever had them, but Kate makes these Korean beef bowls for like my lunch. They're like some of the best things I've ever had.
It sounds awesome.
Oh, it's so good. I'll send you the recipe.
A nostalgic combo, at least for me, is like I remember in middle school, you get like the school pizza, and I would just cover it in ranch. Cover the whole thing in ranch. And just go to town.
What do you mean?
The whole thing.
What do you mean you'd cover it in ranch? What do you mean? You wouldn't just
I
dip
would
it in
take
the
ranch that they had available, and I would just
Yeah.
douse that rectangle pizza in ranch.
Like, so you couldn't see the pizza anymore?
I mean,
That's what I'm. When you say, I'm thinking you like.
to where you couldn't see the pizza, but I would say there was a lot of ranch on there.
I used to see kids put lettuce on it.
I think I've
Lettuce and ranch. And they just, which the ranch is fine. I can get it. If you like ranch and you want to douse your thing in ranch, that's fine. But like the lettuce,
once
really
I
threw me
moved
off.
to like the more popular kids table, I had to stop doing that. But in sixth grade, before the move happened, dude, I was dousing it.
The popular kid table, you had to dip the pizza in there
I had to use a fork and knife.
like a normal human. A fork and knife on the square pizza.
Whenever I got the wet burrito, I had to go sit at a different table.
He's alone like Steven Glansberg.
What was that one sandwich? The Hawaiian or something like that? I can't
The
remember.
Malibu?
Malibu, yes.
Oh, the Malibu sandwich.
Malibu.
I've been looking for those things for years. I can't find them.
What was it?
ham
Was
and
it just like
cheese,
an Italian?
I think it was
No.
ham and cheese.
Yeah, I think it was ham, maybe like some Swiss cheese.
Yeah,
and
like in some salami or something. There was
a
another
piece
meat
of
in there.
turkey.
There was
and a
something.
Hawaiian
It was a
roll.
mystery meat.
Yeah.
Probably bologna. Something that mixed.
I think it
in
was
well with the ham.
turkey. I think it was turkey, ham, Swiss, and like a Hawaiian roll.
But you could never come home and admit you had the Malibu. It was always salad bar.
So it's like, I got pizza from the snack room. Who had Bosco skits for lunch today?
What do you mean?
huh?
All I had was salad bar, no dressing.
I had a Twix. That's how cool I was today at lunch.
Oh
good
man.
times.
No, I just classic stuff. Always good. One place that only serves incredible combos is the one and only Adobo Boy. Isn't that right?
That is correct. And Adobo Boy is the official sponsor, I believe. It is the official sponsor of Wake Up with the Sleeper Boys podcast. Dean, Eddie, and myself, we are proud Filipino Americans, and we love some delicious Filipino food. And Adobo Boy delivers just that with their amazing food and vibes that are unmatched in the food industry. Not only do they have delicious food, they also go against the grain of a traditional restaurant and tinker with their menu to bring you an amazing variety of Filipino cuisine. Their menu rotates weekly, so there's always a reason to come back to try more authentic Filipino food. There's one dish that you need to get when you go. It's an iconic Filipino dish. It's an iconic Adobo Boy dish. It's Reds, pork, adobo. Dean, I know you love it. What's in it?
It's engraved in my memory. It's braised pork, tender braised pork, I think. Oh, I messed it up.
Oh, no.
Braised tender pork, braised soy. It's tender pork braised in soy sauce and vinegar on a bed of rice with Jackie's achara, which is a papaya salad, cucumbers, and a fried egg. It's fantastic. I eat it all separately, each ingredient separately, besides the adobo and the rice, as Ace recommends. Or you could be a filthy, dirty animal like Bill and Ed and mix it all up and eat it down that way. I mean, it's delicious either way. It's worth buying too.
I don't know how I feel about you calling me a filthy animal.
Oh, you dirty girl.
You are a filthy animal.
Thank you, Dean, for that. So if you're into trying new and different foods or just like some amazing adobo and vibes, stop in and say hi to owners Ace, Jackie, and Son Red, who are amazing people who genuinely care about your experience. Eddie, give that sweet little secret code that you got.
Sweet little secret code. I mean, the sweet little secret code is Wake Up Podcast. You get 5% off when you go to the register. I mean, it's a combo, man, that you got to show up to get, because you're going to walk in, you're going to experience the great vibes, you're going to smell the food being cooked, you're going to know you're in the right place, you're going to walk up to the register, you're going to be greeted very friendly, you're going to order some amazing food, and then you're going to get 5% off just by saying Wake Up Podcast. That's 5% off your entire order just by saying Wake Up Podcast. So you're going to go in, you're going to experience the ambiance, you're going to enjoy the amazing food, and on top of that, you're going to save a little money just by saying Wake Up Podcast. You're going to get 5% off. Again, that's Wake Up Podcast, 5% off. It's a deal you can't beat.
No, it's not. If you want that 5% off, you want that delicious adobo, you want those amazing vibes, you get down to Adobo Boy, and they are open Tuesday through Friday, 11:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. for lunch and 5 to 7:30 for dinner. Saturday, same schedule, except that dinner is open until 8:30 p.m. Make sure you check their Facebook page if you have Facebook. It's Adobo Boy GR. Or I think actually their website is adoboboygr.com. Yes, it is. And they will tell you the up-to-date hours. Sometimes they'll close, whether they're doing something for the community or they have something with their son. So check out their website. You can also check out their website to see their menu and see their schedule. So Adobo Boy is located at 3740 28th Street Southeast in Kentwood, Michigan, inside the Amazing Myanmar restaurant. There are 3 restaurants inside the Amazing Myanmar. Amazing Myanmar Brunch and Rice, and Adobo Boy is right in the middle. Get there, get fed, get happy. It is always better at the Adobo Boy.
Gotta love it. Adobo Boy. Always a hit. But I'll tell you what, not everything is a hit every single time. Which brings us to this week's Build Your Big 3 One Hit Wonders Edition. For those who don't know, Build Your Big 3 is a snake-style draft where we draft 1, 2, 3, then back down 3, 2, 1. And again, this week, we are building our Big 3 One Hit Wonders Edition. Draft order is me, Bill, then Dean.
Okay.
I have round 1, pick 1. Lots of great choices out there. I already have my number 1 choice written down.
Don't do it. Go ahead.
Oh, I got to do it.
Do it.
Because my anaconda don't want none unless you got buns, hun. I'm going with Baby Got Back. Sir Mix-a-Lot. Round 1, pick 1, baby.
I said don't do it.
I had to do it. His classic song.
No, there are plenty of I don't know about more popular songs, but I love this song. It reminds me of that time, that genre of music. I'm gonna go
with Yourself.
Yeah. By Bill.
Me by me.
Mambo number 5
Sure.
by Lou Vega.
I had that on my list too. Good picks,
Mambo
guys.
number 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yes.
That's a classic, man. So I'm gonna go with one that as my round one pick. Mine are from a VH1 list according to VH1. So these are all top 100 one-hit wonders, fellas. So just keep that in mind. So I think I already won. But the number, I'm going to take their number one song on their list, and that was the Macarena by Los Del Rio.
Say that again.
Macarena or Macarena. Macarena. Oh, Macarena. One little, two little. And then, you know, this one, there's definitely ones where, I mean, I got quite a few on my list that I'd be willing to take. But
Yeah,
this
100.
It kind of sits at least 100. But I wrote ones that I liked down, or that I've actually heard down. So, but one that kind of, I mean, when we were kids, we listened to it a bunch. And I'm gonna go with "All My Life" by Casey and JoJo. Round 2.
Except there's not a one-hit wonder. Have you ever heard "Crazy"?
Heard of it?
No, that's the only song I know by Casey and JoJo.
Really? You don't know the song "Crazy"
I'm
by Casey and
going
JoJo?
I probably would if I heard it, but at the top, no. That's the only song I could sing.
Crazy.
Okay, maybe I have.
How is that not a chart topper?
That was up there on their list, though. All My Life.
I'm going crazy. I'm up. Aren't I? I'm up again.
Yes.
All right. Well, this is another song that I like. That may not be the most popular, but the song "The Way" by Fastball.
Whoa. Okay.
I love that song.
That is a good song. Nice.
And if you're listening to this or watching this and you haven't heard that, listen to it.
Man,
Never heard from Fastball again.
nobody did.
Nobody ever did.
Well, I'm going to go with the song here that everybody knows. It is incredibly catchy. Round 2, pick 3. It was my number 3 song on my list. I'm going to go with "Come On Eileen" by the Dexy Midnight Runners. I don't know. I like it every time I hear it.
Yeah, me too.
It's a good song.
Cool.
One of the great one-hit wonders of all time. And this is a tough choice, man, that last choice. Because I got some good ones on here. But I'm gonna stay strong to how I ranked my list. And I'm gonna go with "Ice Ice Baby." Vanilla Ice.
Really? I thought you'd go with a different song.
You thought I'd go with what? What?
I'll tell you what I thought you would have gone with if Bill doesn't pick it.
Because it might still you might take it?
No, I'm not gonna take it, but I thought you'd pick it though. I had it on my list.
Bill. Last choice. Your last choice.
It's not really a one-hit wonder, which kind of sucks. So I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah, that's not the building.
I know,
There's some building.
I have a song written down that I'm not gonna say because I don't think it's a one-hit wonder, but I don't know. I can't remember if he had another one or not.
I'm gonna go with. I want to win this one.
I already won with them.
You haven't won one yet, Bill. I've won pretty much all the drafts so far.
Yeah, I also win Bill's balls games. We know.
I definitely won the Thanksgiving draft by a lot because nobody eats prime rib for Thanksgiving.
Come on,
not one single
meal
person
altogether.
Unless you're at Old Country Buffet, that's the only time you get prime rib.
Guess what? Turkey was already gone, jerk. You tell me if I say here's some white meat jerky or here's some prime rib for Thanksgiving. You can take one. I'll take the other. What are you taking?
I'm taking the turkey.
No, bull.
All right. You could probably put
That was
anything in some.
that was a Thanksgiving. That wasn't a big three, was it? That was a Thanksgiving draft last year.
That was just a straight up
I
draft.
think we did like 5 or 6 or something.
Yeah, we should do that again. Mix
like
it up.
food.
I think build your big three in at least a couple weeks is going to be Halloween candies. So
Yes.
go ahead and get yourself prepped.
Okay.
I'm
gonna go with-
Already done it. I started prepping months ago.
I'm still eating the prep from last year. I'm gonna go with the ultimate one-hit wonder.
Ooh.
And go with "Achy Breaky Heart" by Billy Ray Cyrus.
Right.
Nice.
That's a good one.
Eddie, I thought you were going to take "What Is Love" by Hadaway or whatever. Because of Night at the
I got to tell you, that's
Roxbury.
in my honorable mentions list. I didn't even put it up there. But I'm with you.
Yeah. I didn't think all 3 of those would still, 4 of those would still be there. I'm gonna go with I gotta do it. I gotta go with "Who Let the Dogs Out" by the Baja Men.
Oh, who let the dogs out?
Classic song. Rallied a lot of boys at the high school for the football
It
team.
rallied a
Prep
lot of
rallies. All right, that sounded bad, but it was for prep rallies. It's funny.
Oh. Well, I was at this memory pops in my mind every time I think of that song. I think maybe both of you guys have heard this before. I was in 8th grade at a volleyball game for 8th grade girls, and I was dating one of the girls on the volleyball team. Right, exactly. And her dad was there, and he liked me a lot at the time. And me and some of my friends were there, and he was like, "Let's get a 'Who Let the Dogs Out' chant going."
Oh no.
And we were all like, "Oh yeah, we'll do that." And so like he's like, "All right, when I go, you guys go, okay?"
Oh,
And
no.
there was a break in the action, and he goes, "Who let the dogs out?" And we just looked at him and didn't say a word.
Oh man.
He's like, "Guys."
We don't know you, dude.
He said it so, dude, he yelled it in the whole gym, just
In the whole
expecting us
gym.
to. We told him, we were like, "Yeah, no, we got you." Anytime I hear that song, first thing that pops in my mind.
Hilarious.
Yeah, it was
Oh
great.
my
So
God.
let me go over the big three so you guys think of some honorable mentions. I had the first pick in round 1. So my big 3 was "Baby Got Back," "Come On Eileen," and "Ice Ice Baby." Bill had Mambo number 5, "The Way," and "Achy Breaky Heart." Dean had the Macarena, "All My Life," and "Who Let the Dogs Out." What are some of your? I already said I had "What Is Love" when Dean brought that up on my honorable mentions list. What else you guys got?
Dean's is like a wedding reception. Yours is like a Diddy freak off party.
And what's yours?
Just
Lame.
random. Yeah. Chill.
Chill, bro.
Except for "Achy Breaky Heart." I just did it because it was a true one-hit wonder. Like, never heard
One of the true. I mean, they're all really.
Yeah. Thub Thumping
Yep. Tub thumping.
is one. Let's see. The only "Spirit in the Sky."
Classic.
By Norman Greenbaum.
Dean, you got any?
I
know,
thought he was still looking some up. I had a couple. There was. Go ahead.
No. I'm saying they're just on my list.
Oh, I had like "Don't Worry, Be Happy" by Bobby McFerrin. "Barbie Girl."
Sure.
Just a Friend by Biz Markie. And then I didn't know if it was, I can't remember if he had another hit song or not, but I wrote down the Thong Song by Cisco. I don't know. Did he
No, that
have
was it.
another song? Was that
I mean, I
that was
guess
the
with
only
Drew
one,
Hill-
right?
I guess
that
with
was it.
Drew Hill, he had a couple songs, right? But
None that I can remember. But I had him as an honorable mention because I was like, I can't remember. I remember when we were kids, you and your friends, Eddie, you and your friends would always try to get me to call and request the Thong Song on the radio all the time.
it was just funny to do.
It was. I get it. But yeah, that was my honor.
Radio DJs hated us.
I'm sick of that
The
song.
number 5 ranked song I had on here for me was "You Get What You Give" by the New Radicals. Good song. Just a good song in general that I really liked. "Take on Me" by Aha. Another just good song. "Closing Time" Semisonic. And "It's Raining Men" by the Weather Girls.
Or what's that? Crazy Bee by Buck Cherry, or
Oh yeah, that didn't make any of the lists, but I'll tell you what, that
Crazy.
could be on there for sure.
One
I
that
like
I
that
want,
song,
the
too.
one I wanted to say instead of "Achy Breaky Heart" is I don't think he's a one-hit wonder, but I think he's a one-hit wonder around like in the U.S. Was "Never Gonna Give You Up" by Rick Astley.
Sure,
but from everything I've read, he's not a one-hit wonder. So it's the only song I've ever heard him sing.
You know, you think about it, it makes me think like Leona Lewis was probably not a one-hit wonder in the world, but for us, I can't remember. "Keep Breathing." I can't remember the name of that song. You know what I'm talking about? Keep breathing. You know,
I know. Yeah.
there was Craig David too.
7 days.
I did. We listened to all those on that album, but there was probably only one of those that actually was a hit, right? I mean, anyway, I don't know. Great big threes. Lots of great songs. Our next segment produces hits every single week. That, of course, is Dean's conspiracy theory of the week.
This is kind of a theory. It's an alien theory. I don't know. So I'll just go ahead and get into it. So recently, I don't know if you guys have seen the video or not, but there's a TikTok that was going viral of this girl asking her Alexa what the James Webb Telescope recently detected heading towards Earth. And then the Alexa goes on to say that it discovered an object light years away that redirected its path and is now heading towards Earth. But it's not just an object, but it's actually like an alien armada of ships. And from what others have said, that it will be here sometime within the next 10 years. Obviously, a lot of people claim this to be fake, and that you can prompt Alexa to pretty much say whatever you want. But not to mention everything I could find online, it also claims that it's fake. I couldn't find any legit research on it. NASA has said nothing on it. Neither is Amazon, which is actually a little bit more surprising, given how viral the video went. The thing is, for me, though, is that I don't think it's that far-fetched. And given like recent events like the Miami thing, or I don't know if you guys have heard about the Kenmore family in Las Vegas who saw aliens who crashed in their backyard. There was like a green light that flashed in the Las Vegas sky, obviously, and it was caught on camera by someone not the family, from a long distance away. And then like they ended up doing like a like a news interview, and they claim they saw the alien like run in their backyard, and like it like stopped for a minute to like kind of heal itself, and then it just took off, right? Which you're like, okay, like these people are just, it's probably,
Unmet.
they're just saying some, yeah. There's a legitimate failure. They're probably just saying stuff. But then they did this like news TV interview type of thing where I didn't watch the whole thing, but I watched a certain part where they were next to each other, but they were told to just draw your own picture of what you saw. And all three of them, the three that saw it, drew pretty much the same exact picture of what they saw. It was a pretty stereotypical looking alien drawing that you would do. You know what I mean? Like big eyes, tall. But they actually called the police, and the police showed up, and obviously they couldn't find anything. And then a few days later, eventually government authorities actually came out and seized their property and relocated the family and possibly other residents in the area. So it's like, you can say it's fake, like the Kenmore family stuff, but then why is the government taking their stuff and like pretty much relocating them and some other families out of the area? So it starts to get a little hazy, like with that Alexa thing. People say it's fake, but like at the same time, we've had all these other events happening. And then there was this thing on the news. I'm assuming it was an interview of people that work in the government. But he said the Pentagon's UFO chief and chairman of the Harvard Astronomy Department released a report where they wrote an artificial interstellar object could potentially be a parent craft that releases many small probes during its close passage to Earth, which, so it's possible, which essentially it's a mothership dropping down, obviously much smaller, other spacecrafts. So you start, and then you think like, I believe that's old. Like I believe that's old, but a high up at the Pentagon talking about that is possibility of an alien mothership just dropping in spaceships is a scary thought, I thought. But so then you look back at like, oh, you can prompt Alexa to say anything, but Alexa's just grabbing stuff from the internet, regardless of if you've prompted it or whatever. It's still grabbing different things from the internet. So is the government just hiding this info from us to not scare the people? But there's possibly an alien armada of ships heading towards Earth that the James Webb. So from what I heard, the James Webb telescope actually made like contact with it somehow. I don't really know how that works, obviously, because I thought it was just like a telescope, but obviously there's something more to it. That's but this is, I mean, it's conspiracy, so you take everything with a grain of salt. But like it made contact with it, and it wasn't even heading towards Earth, and then it got that contact and it redirected itself and started heading towards Earth. So, but then, like I said, like obviously, I haven't found any legitimate research on this. Nobody said anything, but that could be something that they're just trying to hide to not scare the people. Because obviously, what happens. I mean, just even with COVID, people get scared and they panic, and then they buy all the toilet paper. So, what I mean? So it's like, is it real? Is it fake? I mean, who knows? But that's the theory behind it, though.
Oof.
What do you guys think of that?
That's intense.
That's an intense one, but it needs to be out there.
Well, first, what's your believability level on this one, Dean?
If you were to just give me Alexa said alien armada of ships is coming and I can't find any.
Oh, no, go ahead.
Oh, I can't find any other like research on it. I probably would have said like a 2. But then like I said, I kind of patched all these things together to kind of put this conspiracy together. But adding in, like, I mean, nothing's ever come of the Miami thing. Who knows if that was real or whatever happened. But then that Kenmore family thing, the more I actually looked into that, made me like, like it's not impossible. I already believe that aliens exist out there. So it wouldn't be crazy if the James Webb Telescope just happened to see, a bunch of alien ships heading our direction. So I don't know. I don't want to say 5 because I feel like that's the easy answer. But it is sitting at about I think it's a 50-50, but I'll say a 6,
give us a
6.5.
4 or a 6, man.
I'll give you a 6.5.
A 6.5.
A 6.5.
Oh no.
Batten down the hatches.
Because I do believe something like that will happen at some point. Do I think it'll happen within the next 10 years? I mean, maybe, but I don't think so. We'll see.
What are you going to do if that happens in 10 years?
It depends on the aliens, I think. I'll either be dead or just or I'll be scared for my life, or maybe it'll move us all more into the future. Who knows? I won't be there though when they show up. That's for sure. I'll let them do what they got to do.
You're not going to be at the landing site.
Yeah, no, thank you. We'll see what happens before I go.
Yeah,
to
we've
a
seen
landing
Independence
site.
Day. You don't want to be when they show up.
Exactly. You don't want to be there. Exactly.
I don't know, man. That's crazy. I mean, certainly. I mean, who knows if it's possible?
Right.
It's possible, but like, is it likely?
And not to mention, they have what they believe to be they found life on another planet. I'm not just saying because I talked about that, the lights on that planet that's like 3 trillion, but there's another planet on it's in an exo galaxy or something like that they've named, and I guess there's a real possibility that there's actual life on this planet. And I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if it was, you know what I mean?
I mean, at this point, who does that really surprise? Like, how
People that
blind
don't
are you?
wanna-
Like, I don't know. We've gone over stuff like this before, right?
It just seems like, it'd be hard to imagine that there wasn't anything else.
Exactly. Yeah.
It'd be hard to imagine.
Knowing what we know, how far the universe expands, it's just like you look up there and see countless amount of stars, knowing those are all
and they're massive too. Have you ever seen size comparison of like the different stars? Like some that are there's stars out in
some are bigger than they look, okay?
There's stars out in the universe that are bigger than our entire solar system. And then we look up in the sky like, oh, that's pretty. It's like that thing is like 50 billion miles long. You know what I mean? Like it's crazy to think. But yeah, that's the theory of the week.
Oh man. Pretty interesting stuff. I mean, you don't know. Maybe there'd be a alien army.
An armada of ships.
They come in with their own baseball team.
That's the thing. You talk about like the Florida thing and those people and whatever, and it's like they're probably they're sending in little probes here and there just to see what we got going on. They got to be like, dude, this is no problem.
Yeah, I mean, if they're able to get here from light years away or whatever to somewhere we couldn't even imagine.
What if we don't even know we can go light years away and we have the capability?
I'm sure we do because there's been a lot of spacecrafts that have crashed.
Oh, here we
and
go.
We have it.
Conspiracy.
We just don't know how to reverse engineer it. That's what I think. I think we have the capability. We just don't know how to reverse engineer it.
So you think we can shoot light years away?
If we can figure out how to use their spaceships, I think so. Because we have them. I think that's something that we know.
It's a real Independence Day situation, huh? So we could go into the mothership.
Okay.
What'd the crop duster say as he was driving straight up the middle? I can't remember.
I don't know the joke.
No, it's not a joke. When the dude was in Independence Day, when he was driving straight up into the beam. Yeah.
I'm coming home or something like that. Or did you miss me or something?
Yeah.
I can't remember.
I don't know.
Something like that. Classic.
I don't know, man. Randy Quaid, a gem.
Yes.
An American hero. Interesting stuff, man. Now we got to solve a new mystery. That mystery is how much fun can you have playing Bills Balls games?
Gonna try something new tonight. We kind of talked about this before the episode, but we didn't really go over it. So this could be a complete fail, or this could be, who knows?
Let's
The game's
splurt,
called
baby.
Splurt.
Splurt.
I'm ready to splurt.
Jeez, here we go.
I'm edging for a splurt. For a round of splurt.
Hear that, aliens? Bring your armada.
Because they're like, we can't take this guy seriously. We're making splurt jokes.
So I have 2 stacks of cards here. One's pink, one's black.
Okay.
And so I think the pink has something like a subject, and then the black is something you can't do. So, example, something associated with space, not containing an eye.
Oh, okay. I got what you're saying now.
Okay.
And we just splurt it out? Or we take turns?
Yeah. That's obviously this is a game for when you're in person, but it's up to you guys. We can do it kind of like Family Feud, and like
it's Bills Balls games.
All right. Well, let's not splurt it out.
Okay.
We'll do individual splurts.
Okay. All right.
So
we'll
if
splurt
Eddie,
here, splurt
like
there.
if Eddie can't get it, Dean, you have a chance.
Okay.
All right.
So I get to go first every time, and if I can't get it, Dean gets a chance.
But I'm gonna put a time limit on it. You have 3 seconds to give an answer.
Okay, fair enough.
3 seconds.
So
I should make
standard time for a splurt.
All right, here we go.
Am I first?
Wait, who's going first?
Yes.
Yeah, I think you won last time, right?
All right, jeez, Pete.
No, I didn't. You shut me out last time.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So it's your choice.
You can go first.
Let's just splurt it out.
No, I'm going first now.
Yeah, he's going first.
No, because
you want us to splurt?
Delay.
Because I feel like 3 seconds isn't enough time.
Well, we'll
to answer
see.
this question. Okay. Oh, we'll just keep going back and forth. I'll just give a countdown every time until someone gets it.
Yeah.
All
So
right?
we split.
No.
Individually.
Okay.
But eventually together.
You have 5 seconds.
But also
I'll give 5 seconds.
simultaneously. Okay, so
We
I'm
split
first.
back to back?
Yes,
Or?
Eddie's first. And once I say it, I'll give a countdown.
Okay.
I'll go
We'll get
3,
5 seconds. 5 seconds.
3.
seconds.
No, 3 seconds.
Yeah, right.
3,
Gotcha.
2, 1. But I'll say it slower. I'll be like 3, 2, 1. And if you say it before, then that's fine. Here we go. A famous woman's name containing only 2 vowels. 3,
Ava Braun?
2. What'd you say?
Ava Braun?
That's like 4 vowels.
Is it? A and U?
A, U. Oh. I guess that makes sense. I was thinking like 2 vowels in the whole name.
Yeah, 3 seconds ain't enough time. I'm trying to think of names.
That's like a terrible person to think of too, but I'm like,
If it works,
it's got to be short.
All right. Ready, Dean?
So I got
Same
that?
question?
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you got
Oh,
that.
okay. I was like, same questions.
Nope. All right.
I got one, I guess.
All right. Something hot, not containing an H. 3, 2, 1.
Fart. It's a hot fart, baby.
I mean, they're never cold. It comes straight from the. And then he calls it the anus.
Okay.
I'll give it to
All
him.
right. Got a fart.
1-1.
You give me
Here
hot
we go.
fart.
All right, here we go. A college or university not containing an F.
Michigan State
2.
University.
All right, 2-1. Ready yet, or Dean?
Mm-hmm.
Something found in or on a desk not containing an E. 3, 2, 1.
Eraser. Damn it. All I had was pen, pencil. That's all I was like.
3,
Post it.
2.
It's bullshit. He works at a desk.
I do.
It's bullshit.
All right.
You're just lying, teeing him up.
Is
for
it
him.
still me?
Yeah, because you stole.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a tough one. Okay, we'll do this one. A capital city not containing a Y. 3,
Bangor.
2. He's good. He's good.
Jeez. What's the next question be? What do you tell your kid at your football game when you're coaching his football game? Let's start with it.
A fruit. Dean, you ready?
Uh,
A fruit or vegetable containing an H. 3,
containing an H.
1.
Horchata.
Eddie.
My
3,
brain doesn't.
2, 1. Dean. 3,
Oh shit.
2,
Uh,
1.
I got it. Now.
Eddie.
Dang it.
3, 2, 1.
He's got it.
3. You say
Honeydew.
before. There you go. What do you want me to do? All right, 4-2. The race is on. All right. Okay.
So is it on me now? I can't remember.
Yeah.
We switched so many times there.
Is it?
I don't know. Did you start with that one? No, I think I.
No,
yeah, I
that was
started
you,
with-
Dean.
Yeah. That was me.
Eddie, a body part containing only 5 letters. 3, 2, 1.
Thumb.
That was a good one. First one I thought was a penis.
I thought a femur. Would that have counted? Would you count that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's a bone. I didn't know if it had to be like
I
calves
feel like that's
or
part
something.
of the body.
It is part of the body.
All right.
Knees.
An occupation.
Plural.
Oh, Dean.
Yeah.
An occupation not containing a T.
Occupation. I can pay a T.
2, 1.
Philanthropist.
Nurse.
Eddie. 3. Oh.
Nurse.
Boo! Boo that man.
6-2. We played a 10.
Oh wow.
Eddie. A boy's name not containing a P. 3, 2,
Don.
1. 7-2.
Just teeing him up for him.
Dean. Something found on a farm not containing a D. 3,
Pig.
2. Yeah. A musician or musical group, Ed, not containing a C. 3, 2,
Rascal Flats.
1. That says a C. Dean. 3.
Taylor
2.
Swift.
Rascal. Oh, they do have a C.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, right after that S there.
7-4.
There you
Dean,
go.
you're up.
Yeah.
An herb or spice not containing a B. 3, 2,
Garlic powder.
1. 7-5. A movie title, Ed, ending in Y. 3, 2.
Friday.
Mm.
8-5. Dean, a city ending in U. 3, 2, 1.
Honolulu.
Eh.
Oh.
Is it?
I'll give it to you.
What'd he say?
I said Honolulu.
That was after the buzzer, and you know it.
It was your time. Your timer's off.
6 to 8.
Got lag
Eddie.
over there.
Something with a tail ending in T. 3, 2,
Bat.
1. Ooh.
Ooh.
They do have a tail. 9 to 6. Eddie's in the barn. Dean.
He's in the barn.
Ready to park my tractor.
Let's splurt.
Let's get splurt.
Dean, you're
About
up.
to splurt. 1 point away from splurting.
I don't know if I can hold my splurt.
All right, here we go.
Oh goodness.
A color ending in S. 3, 2, 1.
I can't think of
Eddie for the win. 3, 2, 1. Dean. 3, 2, 1. Eddie. 3, 2, 1. Dean.
anything. Yellows.
No one gets it.
Yeah, I don't know. Is there a color that is?
I don't know. I have no idea.
It's not gonna said anything.
Yellows.
I mean, as good answers we had.
That's this guy. I was like, I don't know what to say.
All right,
Gotta
here we
say
go.
Oh gosh.
Does that stay with Dean then, or go to Ed?
No, it goes.
It's your game. Your call.
Eddie for the win. A cartoon character ending in R. 3, 2, 1. Dean. 3, 2.
Arthur.
I gotta take that.
Man, that's as good as it's gonna get right there.
9 to 7.
Oof.
Okay.
Ooh, here we go. And it's Dean again. An ice cream flavor. Oh, come on, turn over. Not containing a W. 3, 2,
Vanilla.
1. 9, 8. 9, 8.
Let's go. No pressure.
A famous athlete's name. Not containing an L. 3,
Bo Jackson.
2. And he wins. No, do
Yes. No.
Splurt.
Wait, that means I gotta hold it. I gotta hold my splurt.
You gotta wait till next week, dude. Woo.
Oh man.
Under the gun on that one, huh?
Under the gun. Under the gun.
Well, it was like something in 3 syllables. I'm like, whoa, where'd that come from?
We're not ready for that.
No. We're not ready for that splurt.
Dang. Well, that was new. Great game.
Yeah.
Especially great when I win. I mean, everybody enjoys it more when I win. I mean, it's just
So all our comments say, right?
Yeah. All the people tell me they love it when I win. It's just it makes the show better. I mean, and I agree. That was close, man. That got close. If I had missed that, I mean, Dean was in a shot away from splurting. I mean, it was close. Well, that'll do it for this episode. Let us know what your favorite one-hit wonders were, what you scored during Bills Balls games, and your thoughts on this week's conspiracy. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And we will see you next week on Wake Up with the Sleeper Boys podcast.
Here we go.